Ver me o rovan o, ver me o rovan I, ver me o roho, ta me bronux to him he. Ima clarshak ni rev kjol, ima vien ni bri. Is te kalte grame kri, ta me bronux to him he.
And you lying there as always, an immovable lump. I have to do it all myself, as always. There'd be no expecting you to help me now. Housework's for the woman, field work's for the man. Any old excuse for dodging your share. But sure, this is the limit. What are you at?
Giving you a bloody hand.
Messing with the candles?
Straighten things out. What are you doing with all these candles?
Making sure.
Making sure of what? Burning the place down.
Oh, don't be so tick. I set them on saucers so they don't drip.
Right. They're going to stand up on their own. They're candles, not bloody soldiers. Attention! Not much bloody use, is it?
Sure. Who'd listen to you?
Not you. With you yammering on at me so much, I'd need a pneumatic drill to get a word in edgewise.
I don't yammer.
Right. A nag would be a better term.
I'm not a horse, you ass.
And I'm not the donkey, ya blatherskite.
I'm not wasting another breath on a ninny hammer like yourself. I've got to get on with the readying. And leave them candles be.
Leave them candles be. Isn't that what I'm after telling you? Let's put them out in saucers for Jesus' sake. Yeah, what are you trying to do? Create a blaze of glory? Mags? Mags! Oh, now you go silent. First time in 55 years.
All right. Where did you hide the whiskey?
I don't hide the whiskey. I store it for safekeeping.
Safe from what? Your unquenchable thirst?
From you. Nipping away at it when I'm out chasing after the heifers, or mending the fences after them, or mucking out the...
I only take it for medicinal purposes.
Ah, so that's it. A bottle a week. You must be powerful sick.
As if you never touch a drop.
I have my nightly nip is all. Just a wee nightcap to ease me into the arms of slumber.
And be times into my arms.
When we were young.
And full of spunk.
The spunk's spent.
But not wasted. Didn't we get 3 fine youngsters with it?
They're not so young now, are they? And where are they now?
Ah, you know very well where they are.
Indeed I do. Those boys didn't stick around to take over the farm. Pat off being an artist someplace, and Ted stuck on a bloody ship somewhere.
Well, they'll be here tomorrow and their families with them too.
Right. And it'll be a damn quick visit, you know, and they'll be off and gone again.
Are you forgetting you've a daughter too?
Don't be foolish, woman. Isn't she here almost every day for a cup of tea with her ma? And the young ones in tow as oft as not.
She didn't run off like the boys. She's right down the road.
Right, but she's no farmer.
How would you know? You spent all your time getting work out of the boys. You never noticed what Mary was doing.
The farm was the boys to take over. I was teaching them. What would she do?
She was in the garden with me, a gobaloon.
Right, the garden. So what? Spuds and cabbage,
Spuds and cabbage, that's what you've got for brains.
says the woman who can't find the whiskey.
Are you going to deprive them that's coming to pay their respects? A drop of the pure for a toast.
I suppose if it stops you from sucking it all up, I can spare a smatterton.
For Lord's sake.
You see how obvious it was?
On top of the kitchen cabinet, at the back. You think that's obvious? I can't even see that high up.
You could see the jug. A perfect clue.
For such a perfect clue, you deserve a perfect clutter. I can scarce hang on to these things. All right, so that'll do them fine. Where did I put the matches?
Now you're playing with matches.
Leave me be,
Oh, stop arsing around, you raging firebug.
says the clueless whiskey hoarder. I've got to get them set up. Everything else is done.
Stop messing with the bloody candles.
I'm not messing.
I'm not fooling. There's no point in having all these candles burning out all at once. Just have one in the decent sconce.
And when it burns out,
Light another one quick and stick it in the sconce. That way you can keep the flame going for hours.
the flame's been going for years, you great lug.
So, this is the chance to keep it burning a wee bit longer. And save some candles for next time the electric goes down.
Japers. There's times you actually make sense.
How did the sandwiches made?
I have indeed. They're sitting in the cold room.
Have you them covered?
Safe. Under the shroud.
You've a grand sense of irony, Mags.
If it's irony you want, you know it'll be Mary that'll be taking over the farm.
Ah, no, it'll be that waster of a husband of hers. I knew that was what Jacko was after when he married her. I won't have it.
I thought we only put blinkers on the horse. You've had them on about that boy ever since he came courting Mary.
Don't be foolish, woman. Hasn't his lot got the worst bit of land in the entire county? He was after my farm.
He was after our daughter, you mad git, not the land. And isn't it our farm?
Well, it's been in my family for a donkey's age.
And I've been as long married to the ass who inherited it, so it's our farm. And he and Mary have made their place into a successful market garden.
That's not real farming.
Maybe so. But it's more profitable. They'll do the same here.
Indeed. Maybe so. Bring us the jug, Mags.
This whole yoke.
Get the cork out.
I will not. Whatever's in here must be beyond putrid.
Tosyogas Kriaka. Beginnings and endings. Isn't that what my ma said to me when she gave it to me the day before our wedding? It's grand. And why wouldn't it be? Isn't it the water of life? Ishkavaha. And in this holy jar, 'tis well aged.
Made from apples, and they rot.
From our very own orchard, and her dad the one that distilled it. The greatest moonshine in the entire country, wasn't Grandad?
I'm not drinking this.
Oh, now you're going teetotal.
It's old.
So are we. Haven't we had it for all our beginnings and endings? The night we were married, And when each of the children came along,
And when our children got married,
and when their nippers came along, one more jar together.
you were a handsome bugger back then.
And you were as radiant as the blossoms in the orchard, and as full of allure.
We didn't sleep that night.
Sleep comes easier now.
This is what put you in my arms that night.
And it puts me in your arms tonight. I've never stopped loving you, Max.
Nor will I ever you, Mavernine.
It'll be a grand wake, won't it, Max?
Grand Khan. Grand indeed. And you the guest of honor.